Make it stop.
What we tell them? Go, birds. Go, birds. Go, birds. Go, birds. Put in work. Put in work. Put in work. Touchdown. Hurts. Yeah, up in the link, you know what's going down. If you touch down in Philly, Hurts, he gon' shake the defenders. Scramble out the pocket, touchdown, then hit the gritty. You know big play slate, lock him down all day. And by the way, you know that boy AJ always open, they going for more than 1K. So what we lost in the Super Bowl, it's all good, cause Hurts gon' take us back. It's only right that we run it back. I mean, just look at all our running backs. All the pressure, we gon' handle that. All it did was make diamonds. All off season, we was grinding. It ain't too late, it's perfect timing. Fly equals fly, working overtime. We gon' hold up that Lombardi. We don't listen to the critics. We just ball and make them feel sorry. Got a lot of heart like Rocky. We got weapons like Dawkins. We got dogs like Carter. This year it's time to go harder.
Welcome to another edition of the Jalen Hurts podcast with the boy Kodak Connor. The king left because he didn't want to hear all this dancing nonsense for pirate-ish. Oh, here comes another one. Here on this podcast, we talk 95% of Jalen Hurts with just a hint of Philadelphia Eagles. Can I acknowledge him? Shut that music off! Shut that music off! God!
Acknowledge me!
I, Cool Cat Connor, officially acknowledge Jalen freaking Hurts as my franchise quarterback. I need to ask him.
Acknowledge me!
Jalen Hurts, let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts, he's back. Fire, touchdown! They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts! touchdowns.
Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts.
Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number one.
That really, really hurts.
No, I don't want y'all to play it again. I'm talking to his people. I don't want you to play again. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please, don't. I hate pirates. I hate pirates. Can you at least turn it down? So if you haven't noticed, let's get to the truth hurts. And it hurts listening to these motherfuckers. Where I tells y'all the truth, and it's gonna hurt you. And hopefully this Sunday we end you pirates. They doing shindigs, y'all. All right. What up, Rocky Artists? What up, Little G Griffin? And the truth is, unfortunately, these shindig pirates are the kryptonite of Jalen freaking Hurts. Take that outside. Take that outside. Take that pirate crap outside now. Get out of here. Get it. Take that shindig outside. Turn that off. God, I hate pirates. What up, Nina? God, I hate you pirates. Y'all hate pirates. I do. I really hate the Buccaneers. I hate the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I hate the... I thought I told you pirates. 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 Pirates, aka the Buccaneers. Since it's Bucks week, it's okay to come out, Jalen. It's okay to come out. I know. Come on back, King. Seeing as it's Bucks week, some pirates thought it was a good idea to come to the kingdom of Jalen freaking Hurts. Right. Right. Seeing as it's Tampa Bay week, a couple pirates came to the kingdom of Jalen freaking Hurts and thought it was a good idea to do a couple shindigs. It ain't! To the point where they forcing me to listen to this. Listen to this crap. They forcing me, the king, to listen to this crap. Okay, we get it. Get the off my screen. Get off the screen. We get it. Sorry if that hurt y'all ears. We're sorry. Point being, for all the music and the hit day and the pirates, we got a big one this week, man. We do. we got a big one this week. For far too long, ladies and gentlemen, for far too long, we've been dealing with these Tampa Bay Buccaneers since Jalen freaking Hurts became the starting quarterback. In 2021, Tom Brady was the quarterback, and he defeated Jalen. Not once, but twice. Right? Then there was the Baker Mayfield era. Baker Mayfield in the playoffs, not in week 3 Monday Night Football, but in the postseason with no AJ Brown. He did a number on us. Last year with no AJ, Smitty, or Lane, they still put a number on us. Hell, we got something always happens when we face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Don't believe me? Nolan Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Nolan Smith. Let me talk to the people, okay? I'll let you, let me talk to the people. Nolan Smith, y'all. Nolan Smith on IR. How? Like, how? Like, how are these fools? Like, how are these fools? Like, how? Like, I don't get it. It's like every time we face the Bucs, something happens. It's like they put voodoo magic on us. It's annoying as crap, man. I hate, and it's not just the Jalen part. It ain't just Jalen. Go back to 2002. The Bucs beat us to go to their first Super Bowl. Then when we debut Lincoln Financial Field week 1, guess who comes to the link on the first day of the link? And defeats us. Tampa Bay. Then there's the Jameson Wilson era a couple of times, right? And don't get me started on 2018. Ryan Fitzpatrick bombed to Deshaun Jackson. I hate them disgusting Pirates. I hate that. I hate the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Turn that crap off! I hate what up, William? I hate the Buccaneers. Okay? I despise Tampa Bay. Yeah, I hate the Cowboys. Y'all know where I stand with the Cowboys, but I despise them. I hate everything about. They get on my damn nerves. I hate the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They've been a thorn on my side, on your side, on the side of Jalen freaking Hurts. I hate the Bucs. I hate the Bucs. Do y'all hate the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I want to know. Right? Because we all hate the Cowboys. We know that. But when it comes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, hold on, let me pull their record. Get this pirate crap off for just a moment. EAGLES versus Buccaneers record. I'm glad y'all asked. We're tied with these Pirates. Right. Let's go down memory lane, shall we? 1977. We beat the Bucks 13-3. 1981. We beat the Bucks 20-10. We keep this by blowing out the Bucks in 1988, 41-14. Hey, Daniel. Right? But then we go on a 3-game losing streak versus these people. Look at this. 1995, we lose 21-6. 1999, we lose 19-5 at home. At Tampa Bay, we win 17-13. But then we beat them at the Veteran Stadium 20-10 before they, playoffs. Then the debut of the Link, 17-0. Then at Tampa Bay, 21-23. Then we go on a 3-game winning streak versus them through 09 through 13. We beat them 33-14. We beat them at Tampa Bay 23-21. And then we beat them 31-12. But then we go on another 3-game losing streak. This is not even counting the playoffs, y'all. Then we lose to them in 2018. We lose them here in Philly. But we beat them here in Tampa Bay before the last time we beat them was Monday Night Football, 25-11. That was the last time we beat the Tampa Bay Bucks. Right. Yeah, here's a better one. Tampa Bay leads the series 13-11. And I searched all games. So let's get back to it. 2000. Because we did 1999. Here in Philly, we look right. We beat them 21-3. We talked about that. And we beat them in 13 to 17. No, we beat them 13 to 17. And then here comes the playoff game. Playoffs. 17 to 10. Then 17 to nothing. These mother truckers has. I'll never forget 2018, man. These mofos has defeated us 13-11. They lead the series. Yeah, I miss the old vet too. Yeah, I think so too. The last time we defeated the Tampa Bay Bucks was Monday Night Football 2023, 25-11. Since then, we haven't beaten the Bucks without AJ or Smitty or Lane. Y'all remember 2018 when Deshaun Jackson had that bomb for a touchdown with Ryan Fitzpatrick as the quarterback? And then Ryan Fitzpatrick had that chain on his neck. Y'all remember that? Thinking he was all that. I don't get it, man. Right. Right. Let's go. Let me go to week 18. So Nick Foles in this game. Like Ryan Fitzpatrick had 4 touchdowns in this game. Touchdown. Then another touchdown. Then another touchdown. Yep. It's like, man. Jameson Wilson had 5 touchdowns versus us in 2015. He was 246 passing yards, 5 touchdowns. Brad Johnson, man. 2 touchdowns and a pick, and Donovan McNabb had 148 yards and a pick. These memories hurt, y'all. The Buccaneers on the way to the Super Bowl in the NFC Championship game. We could only muster up 10 points at the vet. Like, these memories hurt. These memories hurt. Some of these memories hurt. Ryan Fitzpatrick, what, 402 yards. Tom Brady had a field day both games. And this is why y'all heard pirate music in the kingdom. Because since Jalen freaking Hurts became the starter quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles, since Jalen freaking Hurts became the starting quarterback of your Philadelphia Eagles, let's get back to it. Let's go ahead and talk about it before we break down what QB1 had to say. 2021, lost. He had an interception and a touchdown. Miles Sanders, man, God. And that was Zach Ertz's last game, too. That was Zach Ertz's last game as a fucking Eagle. As an Eagle. Then we go in the wild card game. Oh, that game. Whatever Tom Brady wanted to do. 14, 3. 10, 6, 9, 7. What are you, the count? Baker Mayfield? 14, 10, 6, 3. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why when it comes down, why in the kingdom of Jalen freaking Hurts, why you've been hearing pirate music here. Right? Why these motherfuckers been wanting us to play three. Because until Jalen freaking hurts, the Bucks. Yeah. All right, enough of that crap. Let's hear from Jalen freaking Hurts himself about this. Let's do that. Let's hear from QB1. Right. Listen to that crap. Oh, I hate the Bucks, man. I hate the Bucks. I hate the Bucks. Y'all understand what I'm going through listening to this crap. You got pirates dancing in my quarterback's kingdom. Beat the Buccaneers, Jalen. I need you to beat the Bucks. Like you have to beat the Buccaneers. I'm tired of doing the Shanksy in this kingdom. You have to beat the Bucks. You have to beat the Bucks. I hate Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It need to be said. It need to be documented. I hate the Bucks. We had pirate music here. I hate the Bucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some Tylenol. And while I do that, y'all listen to the king himself. Jalen, do you have some Tylenol? Please tell me you got some Tylenol, Jalen. Because there's some pirate shades you gotta stop.
We doing.
How's it going? Good job.
Jalen, with all the responsibility that you find things and protections, I mean, how much has the experience of going against Todd Bowles almost every year kind of helped you?
Well, I think from a, bigger perspective, I think, he's got a lot of tools and a lot of things in his system and what he does that is very challenging. And that's what makes them such a great team and a great defense. So being, knowing all of those things he has available, you just really want to, trust the rules and trust the preparation of everything that you have. But, to just point out this is a really good team, a really good defense, well coached, and it's always a competitive environment going down there.
He's blitzed you at a high rate over over the 5 games that you've played, increasingly so over the last 3. What are the keys to beat that blitz?
Well, it's just you look inward. You look inward, like everything that I've said the last couple weeks. It's about controlling what you can, being on the same page, and ultimately executing at a high level.
How do you feel like, in terms of being on the same page, how do you feel like you and your receivers and protection have been in terms of having answers whenever you are hot versus the blitz?
I think that there are always room to grow in any avenue of that. I don't know what numbers are or optically how something looks, but when we sit here and we're very critical of ourselves, we're going to say we got to improve in this area, and so that's the mentality with that and everything else.
I can go back to Sunday. There's been a lot of curiosity about your reaction or lack thereof during the touchdown at the end of the game. What's going through your mind as he's running back?
Well, I think everybody processes their emotions in different ways. I had a ton of emotion, truly. I was really processing him picking the ball up and running. I had no doubt that he was going to make the play, that somebody was going to make the play, but processing him running, just kind of watching. So, you know, there are a lot of a lot of conversations on the sideline too, as well, even prior to that moment of having a sense of focus on the things that we can improve on too. And so I think also, when you approach it from a bigger, perspective, and you say, where are we and where are the opportunities to improve? I'm also assessing it from that vantage point as well. Just playing a lot of ball, um, having, having won a lot of games, and then having lost, games to where you have a boatload and a bulk of experience to lean on. And so I think those are the things that kind of develop our experiences, kind of develop our, our compass and how we um, navigate and respond to certain things, and kind of look to the consistency of how as a person in all moments, not just one.
After the game on Sunday, you mentioned getting out of character in reference to a question about sideline interactions. How do you know when to do that? And is it a fully conscious decision?
Well, it takes discernment. I think it takes discernment, for one, and I think secondly, I've gone up here every preseason and told you guys that every year is going to demand a different version of myself, and I'm mindful of all of those different things, and it's just a matter of feeling that, and hopefully, with the preparation and the thought that you put in before you walk into a situation, you like to think you're thinking right, and so um, you know you can learn from them, and so I think yeah, that was a moment, that was I guess a moment, for all of us, not just myself, where we're trying to get things going, and then there's an eagerness for that, and so yeah.
Do you think the way you guys were able to kind of open up the offense in the second half against the Rams can kind of, it's kind of backwards, I guess, but open things up for Saquon going forward,
Say that again.
in the running game? Like the way you guys were able to like open up the offense with the passing game in the second half against the Rams, do you think that can help Saquon, in the running game?
Well, I think overall, I don't want to point fingers to one element um, of our game, of our offense, because it's not about just one element or one force or one unit. It's just about execution. The standard isn't to produce, it's to execute. So whatever we have going, are we doing the right things within what we're asked to do? And then assessing and saying, hey, can we do some things a little differently when that time shows up? And so I think overall it comes down to execution.
Through it all, you guys have been very effective in the red zone, especially. No matter if you're struggling when you get in the red zone, it's been very effective. What about that condensed space do you think handle so well?
Well, I think every times where it hasn't been that way, now it just happens to be that way. And so I think for us as a team, we're just kind of approaching that um, with the diligence. And I think we've kind of been in moments where we've had to figure something out, and we've been able to show up in those moments in the red zone and take advantage of some good opportunities. And so we definitely have a eagerness and some urgency to fill the gaps within our game right now as we continue to grow into the type of team we want to be.
In the offseason, you were asked about taking more ownership over the offense. Do you feel like that when you do get to the line, based upon what the defense may give you a certain look, do you have the necessary freedom and tools to run the offense the way you want?
I think it's grown over time. It's definitely grown over time, from an authoritative stance and a tool stance as well. And so, you want to make sure that you have everything available to you to go out there and make a play. I think also that, and not make a play, but, drive the offense, but also knowing that everyone needs to be on the same page to bring that play to life. And so all of those things are important. Um, and I know it starts and ends, with what I do. And so you embrace that. I embrace the uh, the ownership that comes with it, the responsibility that comes with what we do. At the same time, it takes all 11 on the field, nothing more than that. And so if we can all 11 be on the same page, if we are taking in and soaking in, what we're being taught and instructing it in a way where it's received, um, I mean, that's true alignment.
What on that, it would seem no huddle would kind of correspond with that in that you get to the line quicker, defensive personnel doesn't change. You guys were productive out of no huddle. Is that something you think you can do more often?
Um, it's not necessarily a no huddle thing. I wouldn't say that. So I think it's just going out there and playing, and playing a good brand of ball. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a no huddle thing.
What perspective did film review give you on why things were working so well in the second half?
What? Say that again.
What perspective did film review give you on why things were working so well in the second half?
We had to. You know, uh, uh, we put ourselves in a position, and we approached the game in a different way. And you have games like that. And I think as a unit, we found a way to get it going. And I give a lot of credit to KP in that. Being able to adjust and see and get us in the direction that we need to be.
Especially early in the season, Nick talks a lot about unscouted looks each year. I imagine this year you saw some stuff that maybe didn't expect to see. How much have you grown with that stuff at the beginning of seasons, those sort of curveballs?
Yeah, I think that's very important. My personal opinion is it's very essential to going out there and processing things and really rooting yourself in the foundation of what you do. And so, when you go out on the field, hope isn't a game plan, and worry and fear isn't a game plan either. And so going out there and truly feeling confident and having an answer versus anything that they do, that's always, what you're striving for. I think playing the quarterback position and just playing offensive ball, everybody wants to have that sense of security in what we're doing. And then you have times where, they kind of get you, and that's a part of the game, and you learn from it and you build from that.
It seems Lane's value is as clear when he's not on the field as when he is on the field. What perspective do you have on what makes him so unique out there?
Lane Johnson?
Lane Johnson.
I mean, Lane Johnson is Lane Johnson. I heard of Lane Johnson. It's been years that have gone by where we played together here, but his name has been ringing far before I even gotten here. So he's a hell of a player, and I was actually just talking about him and his routine. And I know he's mentioned or he's applauded me for my routine, but his routine is very very, very, very intentional. He's very consistent. He's very disciplined.
What else is new, Mike?
Those habits show up in his game. So he's been able to do that.
94 WIP.
And be able to grow and evolve and age in a different way than everyone else. So just a lot of credit to him. And I wouldn't be able to mention him without mentioning Fred and the way he stepped in, because that's something that he was able to do in the past. And so we're all excited to have him back.
That's one. When it comes to games with extreme heat, what do you find works best for you to maximize your performance?
I go out there and play. I don't want to make it more than what it is.
Of course, Mike, is the same station that's talking about the fact that we're lucky, talking about 2023. Man, if y'all don't get the out of here. So that was QB1, Jalen freaking Hurts. All right, whoops, wrong one. Yeah, that was QB1. I don't even listen to that station. And while the king was talking, I got the pirates out. I told him take that little jig, that little dance, nonsensical bull that they did earlier. Take that outside. So I took them outside so you won't be hearing that in the kingdom. I told him take that ish outside. All right. So y'all, we're good with the pirate music. I told the pirates that was in here doing dance jigs to take that outside. Y'all don't understand, man. They was doing a whole bunch of jigs and nonsensical bull. They was doing all bunch of stuff, man. Like shit. Take that pirate jig somewhere else. I hate the Buccaneers. They get on my nerves. They do. It's like they play all this music, this jig with their little flag and nonsense and I thought I told you, pirate bum, to take that somewhere else. Turn that music off and get out of here. Get out of here. Get outside. Dang pirates. Outside. I said outside right now. Outside. Get. Dang pirates. Whatever they like, whatever it is, I guess they like Irish jig or something. Shit. They love some kind of music like, damn. Yeah, thanks, Mike. Now they're playing this part of rap. Outside now. Turn that crap off. Pirate crap. All I'm going to say when it comes to this Tampa Bay Bucks game is, do I want them to run the ball? Yes. We need to run the ball. We definitely need to run the ball. 1,000%. But if A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert is open, give it to them. Right? I do not want to hear first down, Tampa. Right? I really don't. So you know what you guys to do. Give it to your playmakers. Shut up, Tampa Bay. Keep them quiet. Keep them cannons out of here. And 4-0, baby. That's all I'm asking. 4-0. Right? 4-0. Think about that. 4-0. You do that, this pirate jig crap comes to an end. And I hope they do it, because I don't need pirates in here. I don't need no pirate chick up in here. This crap. I'm tired of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I am. I'm sick of them. I'm sick to death of them. I'm sick to death for Todd Bowles. I'm sick to death to Tampa Bay. I'm sick to death to that city. I'm sick to death of all of them. They suck. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers suck. Sick of them. I'm sick of their flags. I'm sick of their arg. I'm sick of all that crap. They suck. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers suck. I hope the Tampa Bay Buccaneers suck. One more time for the people in the back. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers suck. And I'm tired of them. So this Sunday, we know what we got to do. We got to go to Tampa and whoop their Tampa earth. Yeah, they was. Still don't like them. They was. Still don't like them. But they was. Again, still don't like them. But they was. They was. So. All right. So, guys. I'm going to leave, and I'm going to end this stream. Jalen, please defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Slide to slide. Go Birds. Now, I hope y'all can hear this when I say, please.
Acknowledge me!
Defeat the Tampa Bay Bucks. Please defeat them. No, I gotta go. Jalen! Now then,